अभी इसको YouTube पे डालना है, भूल गया। अरे रिकॉर्डिंग भी तो करना है। अभी इसको YouTube पे डालना है। अच्छा, किसमें? पीछे आया? अच्छा बेटे, ये रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है। हाँ, लाइव। हाँ, यही बेटा। Record. Okay. We'll record also. Now, the next thing was खुला नहीं। ये कैसे? ये तो वहां से आ जाएगा भाई, उससे तो सब लिंक किया हुआ है। अरे यार, मेरा तो गड़बड़ मत करो। वो एक्सेल शीट है PDF के बजाय। एक मिनट बेटे। ये प्रोसेस करना का है।
Yes, sir.
This, are you able to see this?
Yes, yes. We are able to see.
This is what I am saying. I was saying that look forward to retirement, because post-retirement life is going to be more fascinating than pre-retirement now. The world has changed so much.
Yeah.
And there, once you are a little comfortable with the linking, hyperlinking and video making and website creation,
Yeah.
all this started happening after I retired. Now, was printed books, then e-books, then audio books, video books, then customized course material. Then Dhaba had panel discussions, then FDP, we are going for MDP, how to seamlessly update, research. And even this, you can have audio. Professor Karnakar, you don't know, you may be a great singer or musician because you never tried, so you don't know. And it could be variety of things. A birthday album of Lata Mangeshkar, or bhajans, or senior citizens, many things you can do. And likewise, So, ये ये ना ये ना हाँ, हाँ. Now, today we are going to this because I always felt for reading a case, why should I buy a book? Whether it is printed full book or it is a e-book. The case book that I have, volume 1, 2, 3, and 4, is 675 pages. And it's so heavy, it is 900 rupees. Research book is 1,000 rupees. Now, for 50 research papers, why should you pay 1,000 rupees? You can pick the topic of your interest and only peruse that. So this, my dear friends, Manoj and Hamid and Sindhu helped me in doing this. It will take few minutes. Yes. This is ekk.com. Here we have books which were published by pothi.com. These 5 books have been split into chapters. And there are other books which you may like to have. These are not split into chapters. You can buy the book. And these are interesting if you want to go for self-study, whether the book you write is for self-study or a normal book. The key to strategic management is integrative thinking ability, and we have not been discussing it enough. It can be worse. Likewise, you might have written the book, but the case, but others don't know how to use it. So the book Case Analysis and Instructor's Guide for Case Book on Strategic Management is also important. And then Majid and others, we have been having Silver Jubilee Convention. But if we say, what is literature? We are so shy of even sharing the research paper and put in our office. More than 1,000 papers have been presented in the conference so far. We don't have any record. So by chance, in 2016, we had a convention at Noida, had all the papers. So I just put it together and make a book and do it here. I'll very soon try to bring the history of SM Forum, all that we have done, with all the people who have been attending various activities. Now, over to Hamid. If you can tell people how to operate this KK bookstore. Okay.
Sure, sir. I think it's loading. Yeah. So can you able to hear me?
Yes, I'll go to you.
Yeah.
Come on the screen. Yes. Amit, now I'll
Yes.
share the screen so that you can demonstrate, or should
Okay.
I post right
Yeah.
now? Mhm. Right
Sure,
now.
sir.
Amit, you have host right now.
Sure. Thank you, sir. So let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes.
Okay, so basically this is the home page for KK sir. So I think you can see the name here, KK, with a short form, sir, and just we are making as a logo. And this is the once you log into akkk.com, you will land into this page. This is the basically home page where you have information, bit of information, sir, and top navigation. You can see home, about sir, and KK bookstore, like how many books we have added under this. You can find another bookstore which is take you to the pothi.com where you can buy single books. And we have called additional reading about sir only. So more reading, if you want to go, you can click on this link and you can see the more information about sir and the contacts. So snapshot of sir, and you can see more information. No more. If you click, it will take you to about this sir. How? Yeah. So the about the sir, all the information you can read out from here. And also we have also link here. If you can see down, more information, it will take you to one PDF where you can see more information from here. These are just linking for in PDF only. So based on this link, you can go to each section where you want to read more about this. And so now if you go to, again, I'm coming back to home page. So
Yes, Amit.
website,
Now you
yeah,
can
website.
demonstrate how to use bookstore.
Yeah, so I'm going to now bookstore. Okay, so here is the list of 5 books we have added. Based on each, we'll have all this chapter wise. So for example, I'll go first, case method, management education. So now if you can see here, we have this title and a book snapshot, and here's a book name and chapter. Okay. So in this book, you can download, this is the free one, you can download this about this introduction book. So if you click on this, you will able to download the basic information of the book. And you can, as you can see, we have here all the chapter associated, 1 2 3 4 5 6 chapter for this particular book. So if you would like to, you are interested on this chapter, then you can just say I want to buy this. So I'm just putting 1 and add to cart. So what happened when you say add to cart, it is something like shopping cart, the way you use Amazon, Flipkart, any online store where you can see add to cart. So now I have added and view my cart. So now I can see I have added this particular chapter of this book and it is cost me 20 rupees. Then I can just say proceed checkout. So now just you need to fill your basic information, name, first name, last name, phone and email address. Then just place order and it will ask you for the payment information. Once you place payment information, then you will see your book once you then you will see your book is like you bought this particular chapter book, and in email also you will receive, or from here also you will get a screen where you can just download. So everything is setup is ready. So whenever you feel like whichever chapter you would like to buy, you can buy it from here. So similarly, we have all the books with the associate under the chapter. Any questions so far?
Yeah, it is interesting. A person, he need not buy the entire book. What is really interesting is he can just purchase chapter by chapter. Whichever chapters he finds it interesting, he can buy those.
Yes. So this is all the chapter will be available here.
Yeah.
And you will also find some book have printed version also. So you want to buy, it will take you to other pothi.com where you can buy whole book instead of going for chapters.
If you want full book, you can go, you are directed directly to pothi.com.
Yes.
So I have one question. So when I'm buying it, let us say here I'm seeing Hanumans of India. I'm
buying
Hanumans of India.
Yes,
right?
Just a minute, Hamid.
Yeah.
Can you open the screen share?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So when I'm purchasing Hanumans of India, it will come as a ebook to me.
Yes, as a PDF.
It will come
Hamid,
as
spend
my
20
email
rupees.
ID.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Buy a chapter.
Yeah. Understood,
Yes.
sir. Yeah.
Add to cart.
Yeah, so I'm doing it. So I'm just buying 2 chapters from this both books.
Okay.
So I can pay by anything like card, Visa, any UPI. One second. So I got payment to pay. Now I'm just making my payment. Okay, done. Just it's redirected to my payment information now. Yeah. So I just bought this book. You can see here. Now this course material. Now, if I go to my email, 1 second,
Just download.
just download.
Just go there and download.
This is just payment I made. I think it's still.
Amit, you can download it straight away now.
Yeah, yeah. Or instead of, I can just
Go to download.
Yeah, yeah. Or I can just go to my account.
Below this.
Yeah, yeah. So this server actually little bit slow.
Yes.
So
Just click there.
sometimes. Yeah, yeah. No, it's going, sir. Just. Oh. So this one. So both I have just downloaded this one. So this is the one book which I bought just now, one chapter.
It's here.
And yeah. Yeah. So this is another chapter which I bought. So basically from here, I think from here you can download also, or email also you will get. Or also if you want to like whenever if you close this website and you come back, you go to your my account, log into whichever email you bought, same way you log in and you can download in your download list.
You can open the chapters.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, can you able to see my chapter? So
yes, this is what we wanted to demonstrate.
Yeah, so here is the chapter which I just bought. Here you can see two book I have just.
Hamid, can you pass this slide to me now?
Yeah, yes, sure, sir. Okay, sir. Now you are host.
Okay. Are you able to see this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Good to see, sir.
Okay. Now we have gone up to how to operate it. The utility of the store comes Are you able to see this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The book that you have, textbook, and the cases, short and long cases, you can design a 15 hours course of 1.25 hours, 15 sessions, 12 sessions. That is half a course, full course, 1.5 course, 2 courses. And these are only out of 60 cases that we have. There are other 140 cases which you can use. And see the advantage. You can just download this, put on Excel sheet, and in the respective rows.
Sir, PDF is not visible, only Excel is visible.
Okay, just a minute.
Excel share किया है.
अच्छा अच्छा, उसको मैं बता देता हूँ, उसका PDF को शेयर कर देता हूँ.
नहीं, आप स्क्रीन शेयर कर लीजिए तो उसमें सब दिखेगा.
हाँ, अब दिख रहा है?
हाँ सर.
Yes.
Now, this PDF file, there is Excel file also. So, or you can convert PDF into Excel online, there is no issue. Now, the advantage is, if you want to develop course material, in this row, you just put yes, 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 yes for session number 1. In this row, you can put yes, 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 and what you call sort. So you'll get those chapters, and one by one you purchase and download and merge, and there's a book for you. So for program, the textbook that you have, and since the textbook is written drawing from cases in the books, so finding out relevant cases is not difficult. While reading the chapter, if you want to say, I want to demonstrate, do we matter? So there is a case, do we matter? And it will bring out, along with that, there is a teaching note. It will bring out how can you bring out this point in the class if you use this case. So you can make a course material spiral bound. In another video, I have said, if you go for Footaker technology, that is this one, you can print out chapter by chapter and go for a spiral binding. And at any stage, if you want, you can convert that spiral bound book into perfect bound book. And just half an hour's job. And you can do it yourself. The advantage of this is that if you want to design a course using this course material given here or any other course material that other colleagues have been writing, say Majid has been writing, Krishna Kumar has been writing, others have been writing, you can pick those cases also if they are written in the same format. Merge and combine and make a book. So you decide what you like to teach. You can draw chapters from others. You can draw books, cases from others. You can draw research paper from other places and download and merge in the sequence you want. And then print it and make a spiral bound book with blank sheets separating each chapter or each case. And after the program is over, then you can take out that spiral and make it a perfect bound book for preserving for the future. Now this facility we never had. As an instructor, I always ask program office to do all these things. Indeed, most interesting part will be that you conduct by downloading the case and asking the participant to download on their mobile. You can conduct the case in the class and give the material if the participant want after the class is over. So those who wish, they can indicate, I want to have this case. There is outside a Xeroxing machine, which is printing machine these days, is there. People may have card and just print whatever they want. By side of that is a spiral binding machine. They can bind it there itself. And spiral binding having facility, that is you can open it, add chapter next day again, and then bind again. And only at the end of the session, you complete that. And if you want, you can have perfect bound copies. But it is here where you can give up the entire problem of buying a book and delivery through courier. Delivery charge itself is 100 rupees. And you need only 2 chapters of that. So in 20 rupees, you can do, which is 40% of delivery charge. And that is what is possible now. You can customize, you can design, you can keep on changing design till the last day before the participant come. And when the participant come, it will take for printing 10 minutes only per copy. So if there are 20 participants, it will not take more than 200 minutes. It will not take another more than 2-3 hours to have a spiral bind. You don't need to order or give it to program office 3 days in advance material for printing. You just do it a day before the program. And till the last day, you develop new material so that the participants also know that it's not just borrowed material. The instructor is helping in development of material himself. And this is where I come to something which I thought is extremely useful going to be in the years to come. इसको स्क्रीन शेयर बंद करना पड़ेगा. स्क्रीन शेयर तो बंद हो गया ना? Now, this at affordable cost, that is, इसको बंद कर दें. This at affordable cost, that is the minimum cost that you can bear. And you can do it anywhere. If you want to conduct program in another city, you don't need to carry anything with you, even a pen drive. Everything is available on website. You can download then and there in the class, in the room, in the hotel, anywhere, and conduct the class. Now, in this ekkk.com, we have 50 long cases, 50 short cases, and 50 research papers, and the textbook with 12 chapters. And those 12 chapters, 2 chapters, why 2? In fact, there are 5 chapters which are typically not found in a strategic management book. Number 1, why should we study strategic management at all? And second, 4 chapters on how to implement the management of change issue associated with that. 4 chapters. And 1, which is most important, valued by the participants who have, by the audience who have rated, is the chapter on mobilizing resources. You'll find a great surprise. People are not opting for giving high weightage to a strategic option and corporate strategy and process of, they say how to mobilize resources. That is the highest score chapter. And that typically we don't discuss in the program. Then another thing I come to, आ जाएगा? ये कहाँ से आवाज आ रही? वो कहाँ है? नाउ इसको शेयर कर दे, है ना? इसको बंद कर दे और इसको शेयर कर दे। ये उसमें आएगी कैसे? ये किसको बंद कर दें? अरे शेयर स्क्रीन को बंद कर दे, किसको बंद कर दें?
शेयर वाली स्क्रीन जो आ रही है सामने, ये वाली स्क्रीन बंद कर दीजिए, तभी फिर वो आएगा ना जो एड्स का पार्ट है। ये एड्स का पार्ट पहले खोली थी ना, उसको खोली।
Are you able to see this?
Yes.
Now, this is what I have made today only. If a student wants to know, so what is worth of this case, Hanumans of India? How many lakhs? Because these days, every student, every teacher, every manager is asking what is that I get. So what is worth of it? Why should I study this case? So I am going to include this as a question paper. What value people assign to different cases? What is worth of the case manpower? What is worth of the case who is better off? What is worth of the case Popat? What is worth of the case power of interior design? Should I spend time sitting in the class and listening to this? And if you find, do we matter is worth 5 lakhs? Hanumans of India, several crores. Kick of creativity, hundreds of crores. Gifts of God, unimaginable. Asset or liabilities. If you are not careful, all the assets can turn out to be liabilities. And you decide whether your 100 crore campus as an asset or 100 crore campus as a liability. Power of a missed meal. Gandhi used to go, power of a missed meal. But in strategic management, is there any value, worth of power of a missed meal? Yes. So, power of interior design. Believe me, 20 crores. Nobody will believe the power of interior design course is worth 20 crores. Creation of a computer center for training. 6,000 multiplied by 3,000 in 1983. 6,000 into 3,000 is 18 into 10 to the power 6. That is 160 lakhs in 1984-85. That is the value of creation of computer center for training. And it is this, I think, unless we are able to show people how unless we are able to tell people how can you make money. You created a computer center, Vivek. In 1985, we were paying 3,000 per manager for 3 days program at IIM Ahmedabad on learning Word, DBase, and Lotus. 3,000 rupees in 1980. So we created a computer center. And we conducted 10 programs. Each program having some 20 participants, 200 regional managers trained. And what else? not only we saved in a year's training program, we saved the cost of computer center. We recovered the cost of computer center. Next year onwards, we had not to spend for drawing faculty members and conducting program in IIM Ahmedabad. And this is what my director Pusa Ishwadal used to say. Let faculty members of management schools be trainers for trainers, not become trainers themselves. Now, interesting part, Vivek, if you go to the next screen, कहाँ चली गई वो स्क्रीन, फिर से गायब हो गई, कौन सी? नहीं नहीं नहीं, नहीं नहीं नहीं. The issue was that if you are able to conduct the course, is that all? No. We could have opened that program for other banks because no other bank had computer center for training. And it came as a IBA diktat. 6,000 managers were to be trained. You could charge 3,000 rupees per manager, regional manager level, and minted 1.8 crores in a single year by opening to others. Because to my surprise, I found all the bankers were facing the problem same. Delays in collection, delays in settlement, TT discount, and all other things, which a delay of 13 crores rupees DD for some mistake for 6 months, bank paid several lakhs of rupees as overdue interest to RBI. So sky is the limit for improvement. And that is why, my friends, if my faculty members believe we can join for conducting program for trainers, because every middle levels and senior level manager can make a difference. And we have not attended to them at all. We are only responding to open programs. We are responding to formal education, MBA degree, but not becoming enabler for thousands, if not lakhs of managers in the country within 6 months to 1 year, so that they start bringing improvement. More about it, I'll discuss later, because when we say worth it, some cases are highlighting how you benefit, but there are cases which are highlighting how you lost. And that is lot many times than what you gained. For example, we started management education in 1964, MBA, PGP. Until date, we don't have course material prepared by the faculty members in the country itself. And it's a minimum of 50 crores business every year for just IIMs. Multiply it by 2,000 schools. Several hundred crores rupees business, and we are not doing it. And the students are not able to. Now, who will do it? Only faculty members. Nobody else can do it. No administrative staff, no politician, no ministry, no secretary can do it. Only faculty members can do it. And that is why, if India has to develop, it is only the faculty members who can do it. Because faculty members, teachers, at different levels, they shape the thinking of people in the country. And that is why I give a call today to all of you to be a devotee of Saraswati Ma and benefit from the work done by Hamid and Manoj and others. It was very technical. I have waited for 5 years to see this date that you can have piecemeal material. I have been trying it for last 3 years to have alternative way of getting this payment issue settled. But I was not able to. But thanks, last October, I happened to meet Manoj, and Manoj, Hamid, and Sindhu. They have been able to do it. This 12th innovation in the books. But there are innovations of audio, which my friend Karampreet has done. And this audio can overcome the problem of visual disability. So if you have audio or video which has written and audio part both, then you can play in the classroom, or they can see in their laptop or desktop and understand. So the issue of handicap goes. The issue of not feeling well goes. You can lie down on your bed and read it. So all those things are for the years to come. And get ready. The more you prepare the course material itself is one of the best faculty development exercise. And don't feel shy of seeking feedback from the colleagues who themselves want to be developed. So SM Forum came with the purpose of collegiate system of learning. It is not easy. Luckily, I had Vivek to help me in understanding the technology. But the gap of 10 years, 15 years, 20 years in age, many times deters people from opening themselves that I don't know, can you teach me? But if you go for a collegiate system of learning, whether it is Krishna Mohan or Pavan Patel, both of them need continuous updation. And that is possible only through collaborative learning, which we say collegiate system of learning. So best of luck to all of you. Professor Sudhakar, great surprise.
Yes, sir. Namaste, sir.
You are not seen. Why are you hiding? Huh?
No. No problem, sir. I can be seen. No problem, sir. Namaste, sir.
Namaste, bete.
Sir, Guruji,
Huh?
I want to share something which I always share with many of my friends.
Ah.
I remember when we met you 10 years ago, not 10 years ago, some 6 years ago at IIM Lucknow, you were deadly against the services of Ola. Ola. I still remember this Ola service is only for those people who are really tech friendly. And you are really against the process because one has to learn something with a lot of difficulty. So literally you are abusing the kind of the technological interventions in the common utility services. But sir, the day on which I have seen you with 2 mobiles and 4 SIM cards and 2 dongles.
Not to.
Sir, you made it, sir.
Today we have 4 mobiles, my own, 8 SIMs, 3 dongles,
sir.
3 broadband connections, 2 desktops, one laptop. All 3 of them are web servers.
Sir,
Okay.
You have demonstrated what is agility. People talk about agility, that you made it.
Surprisingly, the more I try to stop now, the more I land up waking up at night and do something. That's strange.
Sir.
This leads to my sugar level going up because you sleep at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
Okay.
But there's a lot of fun in that. For example, if I had not switched over Krishna Mohan,
Sir.
I would have lost touch with my faculty colleagues. Today, we can share this material to BHL training establishment. 1975, almost 45 years ago, I had to leave BHL and go to Ahmedabad on 4 years leave without pay to study what is available to every engineer in their home today. And therefore, this is the challenge. But Ola I still hate. You know, Ola varies from city to city. Please understand, every service sector has a person serving, and that person behaves differently. The charge for taxi, Ola taxi from airport to my place is 450 rupees. And last time when I came from Bangalore, the fellow charged me 1900 rupees with all hassles. So in Lucknow, I use Uber, never Ola. In Bangalore, I use Ola, not Uber. So it's very interesting. But I have retired, so I don't mind, even if things don't work out, doesn't matter. But not everybody can afford it. But it's painful when you find, Renuka, oh my God. Renuka, can you switch on your video? For a long time, people have not met.
Yeah, I think she's there.
Renuka, you have come on screen. So nice. It's really interesting. Hamid from Jammu and Kashmir. Krishna Mohan from Hyderabad. Vivek from Lucknow. Renuka from Surat. What a fascinating thing that we have. And I'm quite sure, Renuka, I miss you because we are still losing on your cases. Renuka is very good case writer. Renuka and Sabuhi. There were some female faculty members in Raigad who gave breakthrough insight in 2008 at IIT Kanpur. How to turn around from junk. How can a company turn around using junk? And I still remember the case, though almost 14 years have gone by. So thank you, my faculty colleagues. It has been a great experience all through. Keep it up and keep trying. And all these 12 innovations that I have sent a questionnaire. In the process of that, you'll see a video also. Do not mind seeing that video. Each innovation was done with a different audience in mind. For example, the innovation that we have in audio is not just making audio that is from written to oral, but also making an audio system thanks to Karampreet. We developed a speaker because by the time we made this audio, the Chinese speakers were out of market last year. So we had to make our own audio system, which Krishna Mohan I have sent to you, very fragile. But we have further improvised because the circuit that we have, Chinese speakers have charging to a rechargeable battery. But if there's no light and battery get discharged, then what do you do? So if I'm going to Ranchi and inside interiors of Jharkhand or Bihar or UP, there is no light. How do you charge? And the battery that they have provided is molded. So you can't open and change the battery. So we worked and we have made this audio system in which rechargeable batteries can also be changed. So you have half a dozen or dozen rechargeable battery and go to interiors and do it. So everything Chinese is not going to be of direct help to us, because I don't know, I have never gone to China, what is the electricity position in China. But in India, even today, we don't know whether next moment I'll have electricity or not. So I have 3 UPS and 1 inverter so that the meeting can continue. Now, it's very interesting. Everybody talks of digital economy, digital education, everything digital except electricity, which is required for going digital. And nobody assures that. From where you'll get the money to buy equipment to all the people. We are not focusing on that. The basics on which we are building our economy, economic fundamentals, we don't have those material. We are not Atmanirbhar on those material. So what will happen? You will have online education and offline examination. So students will protest. Now, how can you do it? Precisely because it never occurred to teachers that when they are going for online education, how the exam is going to be conducted. They revert back to the old system of offline. And in online, people have lost practice of writing. So they say, how I'm going to answer in the exam? It is this lack of our understanding of totality in the system which creates hiccups, which creates problems. And only person whom the shoe pinches, he cries. Today I bought a Chromecast to make my neighbor's TV a smart TV. The material came after a week, yesterday. This fellow says, give me OTP. I said, where is OTP? He says, no, without OTP we cannot give. Then I said, then what do I do? You send OTP somewhere and I don't know. Because I booked through login on my computer. I said, no. So today again, today they sent OTP by mail. Yesterday they did not send. And so today I showed that OTP. They said, no, no, no. 2 times you have failed. 3rd time, we are going to return and will not come back. But what is my problem? Mistake. So I checked again. They have sent one more OTP through email. And that they don't tell that we are sending you OTP. And they say, your mobile is not working. Are you sending OTP on a mobile which doesn't exist? And whether it is bank. So everybody, IT of individual organizations, they are working IT to save their skin, but not bothered about what happens to customer. So they say, okay, I thought I'll return. When you return, they have 10 standard questions, why you are returning? And in that, there's no option that OTP is not received. And there's no other option of writing that why I am returning. 10 standard items. And if you don't do it, it will not be returned. The person was late. The person was black or white. I mean, all kind of stupid questions, except that why? Because I did not get OP. Where do I write reasons for returning, canceling the order? So this totality starts from raw material to customer till the material is delivered and payment is received. And unfortunately, in various walks of life, we have this problem. Thank you, Majid. Hamid. Thank you, Majid. Thank you,
Thank you
Hamid.
very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Vivek, thanks a lot. Renuka, thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
So nice. Share among yourselves. Okay.
Pranam, sir.
Bye. Pranam. Pranam. Okay.
Namaste, sir.
Bye.
You are sent duty.